would be able to stream this for a little bit again. Yeah. If you were here last night, or if you saw last night's video, started in on the first of the Nonary games, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And as I said in the previous video, this is a game I played several years ago, but I wanted to go back and play through it again, because I haven't played the third game in the series, so I was going to go replay the first two. And I figured I would record the playthrough of the first two so that somebody else who doesn't have it could watch it if they're interested. And a means of letting anyone know who happens to watch this sort of thing or has the same interest as me or knows me, that I can say, hey, here's a game, you should check it out, you should give it a shot. Would definitely say, if you haven't already, go back and watch last night's video before watching this one. Otherwise, not a lot of this is going to make sense. But to give you a quick recap, your name is Junpei. You have woken up on a ship in which you are trapped, and there's not a whole lot. No, yeah, just wait on that. You're trapped with initially 8 other people. Each one of you has a wristwatch with a number on it. And the guy who's trapped you, his name is Zero. He's basically tasked you with trying to find a way off the ship in 9 hours before it sinks. So yeah, and what you have to do is most of the doors are locked, or they require some weird keys to activate that we obviously don't have yet. But there are certain doors that are on this ship that have large numbers on them, and the idea of the Nonary game is that you can create digital roots, which is basically just adding all the numbers up in a number, the digits, to get a single digit number. It's more explained in the first video. You'll see how it all works out. But essentially, there's 9 of us. We have to get through these doors, except the guy with the number 9 tried to get away from us and do his own thing, and he screwed it up and blew himself up. So that's fun. Fortunately, the way the Nonary game works, the number 9 is kind of the I wouldn't say it's the least useful, but it's the one you can get away with losing quickly because it doesn't actually change the value of a route. So, in this case, they had a 4 and a 5 door to go through, and they can all still make it through a door. So, we've got 2 groups of people. One's going to go through each door and hopefully get out of here. When I finished things up in the last video, we had just reached the first choice of the game. Yes. So the first choice of the game was...
All right, then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
Yeah.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
Yeah, so the 2 of them, Santa and Lotus, refused to go through door 5 because that's the door the 9th man went through and blew himself up. And the way that works out, that means myself and June, my childhood friend, are going to go through door 4. I have the option to apparently say, no, I want to go through door 5 instead for, reasons. I think he mentioned he wanted to see what happened to the guy that went through door 5. But, then we could also just ask one of them to report back, and assuming we, run into them again after these doors. Granted, we don't know that that's going to happen. This is the point of the game where my memory of what happens starts to get fuzzy. I don't really remember a lot of what happens after the game, or at this point in the game. It's mostly just remembering that opening part where you try to get out of the room, and then meeting up with the others, and then figuring out how the numbered doors work. I do remember that there are choices you have to make in the game, like this one. So I don't remember which ones are the quote-unquote correct choices. I don't even remember if this is necessarily a, like, oh, you're going to get a bad ending if you take door 4 or door 5 or whatever. So I'm just going to go through this, you know, the first time. I might end up going through this a few times. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to decide that doors 4 is fine. I'm not going to, you know, this is my first time playing through this. I'm just going to, this is fine. We don't need to cause trouble. Everyone else seemed to be fairly happy with the decision. So we're going to go with door 4 this time.
Door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
So, yep, they put their hands in the door.
Now then. Goodbye.
Be careful.
Okay, so, yep, they're going
So horrible.
back to the fun door.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? Please say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
The beeping stopped.
Phew. Looks like it stopped.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
Yep, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Glad to know
Well,
we won't
We
explode.
should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Whew. Now it's our turn. I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go. Run!
Oh, damn.
That's a nice effect.
It's counting down. We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no, how many rooms do you think there are?
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open. Shit, this one's no good.
Same here. It's not moving!
Oh! There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run! Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left! Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here!
Come on, everyone!
Yay, no more skull. Everybody take a breather.
Looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole. What's this mark? Mail?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway.
Yeah, that's something else we saw in the first video. There were a few other doors that had different markings like this on it that presumably need some kind of key to activate them.
The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun
Yeah, this one. And this
Saturn.
one.
and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
The man symbol.
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. Alright, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3!
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did.
Well, it would have really sucked if neither of these had opened, because then we would just been stuck in a locked hallway for the next 7 hours.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. Can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, this one isn't nearly as dramatic as the first one we encountered, but it's going to be another one of these sequences where you know, it's a room escape setup. It's I know room escape kind of things got super popular over the past decade or so in real life. I don't know if things like this had anything to do with why they got popular. It was just, you know, a coincidence that they kind of figured it happened upon something that worked for people's interests. But either way, so yeah. So we're in this room. First thing to do is, I guess, start looking around, seeing what we can get. So, table made of wood. Found some matches. I wonder if there's a way to open this. Oh, well, there you go. There's matches inside.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Ah,
Guess it really has gone down.
are you worried about me?
I forget if this is an important choice or not, but I mean,
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy,
Hmm?
how did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
Oh.
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Oh, I see.
Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
Right.
Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
What? That's
Do you want to know?
not really relevant here.
Don't worry. Only 18.
Yeah.
Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything.
Kind of a weird conversation, but okay.
Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do.
Although
So?
I think he said perp, which I think I joked that maybe he's like a detective or something. Because not a lot of people say perp.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Or maybe I've just played too many Ace Attorney games, I don't know.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal.
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so, table. I mean, you could also check the sofa. You don't have to just relax on the sofa. Then there's this thing. The drawers are empty. I guess there's nothing else you can do with it. Alright. I think that's the... Is that the door that goes back out? No. There's actually another room in here. It's a weird bed? Really? Okay, so yeah. Idea is you click on everything, try to find anything that might have clues or, you know, objects like the box of matches that might help us out. And sometimes you get fun little text like this. And even in this game, the main character can be dense sometimes. Nothing under the bed. There's this thing. What? Anyways. So, can we do anything with this? I guess not. I guess not. Map? Oh, that's probably helpful. Map screen. Okay, so during story sections, ship's floor plan, bird's eye view for that room. Okay.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Huh. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said? Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point.
Don't remember how long the Titanic was, but, you know, maybe.
I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is...
Well, I doubt it's the actual Titanic, considering the actual Titanic sank. Could be a replica, though, I suppose. That would be the kind of thing that would happen in a situation like this, I guess. Somebody just had more money than they knew what to do with.
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Good point.
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they know what to do with.
Yeah, because you really want to, you know, take a boat ride on a ship that was famous for sinking.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
Yeah, thank you. That was what I was thinking.
It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
The skeptic in me says no.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff. What about you? Nah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
I think it was an
A
iceberg.
curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
Is that a thing?
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right!
Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna actually look this up, because I don't remember if this was actually a thing or not. Huh. Apparently there was such a thing. Or at least, there was a rumor of such a thing. Well, maybe it's just a ghost story or whatever. But, interesting.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
Nah.
It's true!
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And...
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Wait, what?
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah, ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
Anyways, yeah, I'd forgotten there are weird, like, little anecdotes that are part of this story that have to do with mummies and ice and other crazy things. But anyways, what else is in here? The dresser, okay. Mirror for the dresser. So dense. Anyways, I guess the mirror doesn't have anything. Oh look, a key. Okay, I think that's everything in this room. We already checked all this stuff. Okay, let's go over here. Looks like a couple of doors. Yeah, Akane's a little weird. And then there's this, which... What even is this? What? There's a room on... Oh, right. Because there's a... Here, we can get out. Yeah, there's a door right here. We'll try this one first. Oh, this goes back out in the hallway. Oh, okay. Really, I just didn't intend to, go here just yet. Yeah, whatever. Look. Okay. Let's go to... Okay, there we go. Oh. Well, Okay. Not too much helpful in here. Next to the knobs. Yeah, it's put soap on it. I used a shower once, so I know. I guess they're both the same. Okay, well, this room didn't actually have anything helpful in it. Oh, never mind. There's actually another part to this. Toilet paper. Shower curtains. It's a shower curtain. Oh, right. Well, that wasn't helpful. So... yeah, so I think at this point we've looked at everything in here. Wait a minute. They're not a... No, can you not... It looks like there's something right here, but I guess it's not important, so... Alright, so now we go to this side, which looks oddly familiar. I guess we'll start over here and work our way over. Another vase. There's another room here. There's this, which looks like the other one, except, Okay, so this looks like the other one, but 3/4 of it is missing? And another one of these bathrooms. What? Yeah, the characters have weird reactions sometimes that are sometimes amusing and sometimes they're just weird. This mostly seems the same as before. Yeah, no water comes out. Oh. These don't have hooks on them. Oh, right. It doesn't have a shower curtain, is what I meant to say. Probably something important. Yeah. Nothing in the toilet. Toilet paper is weirdly used to about the same amount, it looks like. Probably just saving money on asset usage. Okay, so, exploring this room now. And, whereas the other table had matchsticks on it, this one seems to have a candle. So, these two are probably combined. I don't know why you would need a lit candle, but, you know, we'll keep gathering things first before we start trying to use them in conjunction with each other. And this display case has stuff in it, so... interesting. Pieces of art. Ceramic and porcelain. This is probably what we're interested in, because this is probably going to go on that painting that has parts of it missing. Yep. Piece of art. I think the rest of these are just art pieces. Space is expensive. Yeah. This is the one we want. It looks like the door doesn't open. Well, you know, I said we weren't gonna start using things just yet, but we do have a dresser key. But I guess it doesn't work for this one. Okay, so we'll need to remember to try and find another key that goes to this display case. But it looks like now we're just gonna go ahead and investigate this other room. Dark. Let me go some light. Oh, okay. So I guess I do need a key after, or light after all. Ta-da! Alright, so now we can check out this final room. Okay, so, I mean, I guess I could have read that dialogue, but essentially, yeah, they're just, you know, put it in the dark room to light it up so everybody can see. Yes, now we can look around in this final room, hopefully find the rest of the clues that we need. Yeah, that. I don't know if there's actually a time limit on this. I think, like with the rushing water in the first one, I think it's just to give you the idea that you should be hurrying. Oh, and I'm guessing. But I do suspect that, where is it? There we go. Oh, and we get one of these, so... Are there any puzzles in it? I think this is part of the puzzle. So that's one. I think we need 2 more to go in that other painting. And, hey, here's the curtain. Probably go in the bathroom. Yeah. Anything else? No, just a normal bed. Yeah, this conversation is just awkward, I think. Wait, what? If I get nope, still nothing suspicious, no ghosts or girls. Oh, okay then. I guess that's it. Well. Well, now we have another key. Yeah, so they're gonna hint at you that you need this for a lock that you couldn't open earlier. And since we can't search this anymore, I think that means we're done here. But I think we have just about everything we need now, because we can use this key here, I think. Yeah. Now we can take this, so we have a second one.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Hmm?
Here, take this.
A bookmark? what is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa.
Hmm.
Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world? I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Oh, that.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
What does that have to do with what you hate?
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but
It's kind of weird.
what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, the bookmark would seem to be for luck, I think.
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words.
And
It's like flower language.
hold on. Clover, 4 leaves, meaning. Oh, yeah. First leaf represents hope, the second stands for faith, the third is for love, and the fourth brings luck to the finder. A fifth leaf represents money, but there is no meaning as yet for the sixth leaf and above. Neat.
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Leaf words. Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright? Here.
I mean, okay, dude.
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
I'm sure this seemingly innocuous choice will have no repercussions later.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
You
Sure.
really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. This is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
I mean, he did use san as the base for his name, and the number 4 in Japanese does not have great connotations with it, I think.
'Cause it's a half-assed number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
9 is a way better number.
Subtle plug for the nonary game.
So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
play? You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I mean? In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand.
Now, I'm not going to look that one up. I'm just going to assume that's the correct.
But the lowest, most worthless cards, zeros. They call Monkey.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
What? Oh man, you're totally right.
But then again, the guy with the 9 blew up, so...
The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
You know, if you think about it, the notary game is really a lot like Baccarat. But of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it. Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, Yeah, I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
That is a good point. I mean, fortunately, I think... Well... I don't know if we can all do it in teams of 3 to 5. I know everybody's total would add up to 9, even with the 9th man no longer around. But I don't know if you could do it easily in teams of 3 to 5. I'm sure it's possible. Actually, yeah, because you've got 4 pairs: 8 and 1, 7 and 2, 6 and 3, 5 and 4. So 2 teams of 4 with 2 of those pairs would work.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
Well, I mean, not if...
Of course.
I think both teams could make it. I didn't say
That's why
only
it's
one
called the
team
nonary game.
could make it.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9, or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9. While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty. Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea.
Basic math terms, sure.
After that, you have quart, quinti, sext, septum, and so on. And of course, the prefix for 8 is octo, like octopus. It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
Well,
That'd be 9.
it was 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
It's almost like there are 9 hours, 9 persons, and... Well, I guess we don't know that there are 9 doors, but we'll probably assume.
And finally, to get out of this ship,
But there is a door with a 9 on it, so yeah, that fits, I suppose.
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
and there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's figured out his theme.
No wonder it's called the Nonary game.
Alright. Oops. Didn't mean to click on that. Alright, this was the place. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can hang this shower curtain up. Maybe there'll be something useful in it. I feel like this is an irrelevant conversation, but okay. So, is that it? Ah, aha! So, this guy? Yeah. It's 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. Okay, I probably need to remember that. 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. I get the feeling I probably have to go back and check the other one. Oop. I mean, it's really more like I think you need to use the clues in both rooms together, but sure. Is she even around? Alright, whatever. I think I got this figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This one. Yep. Aha. Alright. So, can we combine these? No. Okay, I think... if I remember correctly, yeah, so we got this guy here. So... so it's got this big round part with part down here, and then some parts kind of like a horse, maybe, and then there's like a weird tail thing. I get the feeling I gotta make the other one look like this one from looking at these items, because that part looks kind of like that part here, and this part looks kind of like this part here, and this part looks kind of like this part here, I think. So, yeah. So, this one... yeah. I think this one goes here and rotates like that. Yep. Nope. This one goes here. I think looks like that. I think that one. Yeah, there we go. I did it. I solved a weird jigsaw puzzle. Well then. And hey! I think I know where this goes.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Yeah, in the other room.
Where?
In a book.
The
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
oh yeah, that reminds me. I think I have a file. Where was it?
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Okay, this is the map, which I guess that's where we are. Oh no, okay, this is the central stereo. Oh, okay. I thought for a second that's where we were, but I don't think that's it. Maybe that's the other one. I don't know. I'm not really sure where these places are. Oh, I think this is where we are. Okay. I guess there's the bathrooms. There's the bedrooms. This one was not lit up. I thought there was a thing where you could like write down notes. That might have only been the DS version. I guess they figure you can just write things down if you're playing the PC version. So, what was it? Titanic, Frozen Mummy, Morphogenetic Fields. I don't know. Some of this stuff might be things we need to remember for later. I don't know. It was the weird Clover bookmark that Santa handed to me. Was there anything else? I don't know. I don't know if it's any of it's important or not.
It's not a difficult
writing it down.
concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so,
But we're in a weird, crazy game, so who knows? Maybe there'll be a frozen mummy somewhere.
Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
I don't know, it looks like any of these things. I kind of thought, like, maybe a horse, except, or maybe more like a seahorse. Then it's got a big helmet. I'm not really sure what this part is. I don't really see elephant. I think that's what June saw in this, but, I don't know. I don't even know what this is. We'll just say it's, yeah, sure, it's a face.
A man's face? This is the head, and this is the nose and the mouth.
Sure.
Nope, you're wrong.
But,
This is a dog.
well,
See? Like this.
oh. Wow.
So,
That looks really obvious when you put it that way.
now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once.
Oh man, now I can't not see the dog.
They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else.
Yeah.
These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Yeah.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
I mean, there could be a margin of error going on there.
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen.
But we have sampling errors.
But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them.
Or that, I suppose.
In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station, after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
Santa's a little weird.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Okay, so, got the key, time to head out. Alright, so... And that's another puzzle down.
Oh, another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
Well, there was no 9 on the door, so...
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Do we need to keep... Oh, I guess it suddenly decided not to be voiced anymore.
No good.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could read all the lines that aren't voiced, but it would probably be best. I mean, part of this is to get me talking a little bit more. So I guess I could start doing that. I know we're almost at the end of the second video here, but sure, whatever. Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Of course, immediately starts voicing again.
Hey,
What's that?
I mean, what's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you.
Oh,
I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
alright, I think this is probably a good place to stop since, I'll let this finish. I think this is probably going to be a good place to stop since this is the beginning of another puzzle section. And I'm probably not going to finish this before I would need to stop anyway for the evening, so go ahead and call it here. Yeah, I'll think about doing some more reading of more lines that aren't voiced. You know, a lot of it is usually just, hey, I picked up an item and looked at it, but, you know, it could be interesting. So think about that. But for now, yep, there's another puzzle section down, so, you know, get a little bit more of an idea of how this game works and, you know, how the story and characters interact. As I said, would definitely recommend picking this game up and playing it for yourself. Yeah, it's a little weird and quirky at times, but it's got some interesting ideas, and the premise of it is really cool, and you get to solve fun puzzles and figure out some weird story elements. I don't know, it's a lot of fun, and I'm probably going to do more of this in the future. I don't know if I'll be able to do this every day, but we'll see what happens. So, save. And we'll call it there for the evening. Thanks for checking this out, and like I said, definitely recommend playing through the game yourself if you get the chance. If not, hopefully it won't be too long before I get to do another one of these, so, you know, do check out the first video, and, yep, hope you all have a good evening.